Hi everyone, my name is Rodion. This is YouTube channel Teacher.
And today I have something very unusual. Football. The team from my country and from the capital city Sheriff Tiraspol is having not a bad chance to proceed the qualifier stage of Europe League in this season. Next match is round 3, the opponent Dundalk from Ireland. Everybody says Sheriff must win, but is it really so easy? Let's make a review of this Irish club. Should be interesting.
Are you ready? We're going now.
First of all, Dundalk has come to this season competition because it finished the last season on the first place. They were ahead of the second team, Shamrock Rovers, for more than 10 points, which shows the power and wish to win. This season they are on the third place, the same more than 10 points behind the leader Shamrock Rovers. So we can understand Irish League has really more and more concurrence between the teams than Moldavian one. 2020 season is more difficult for Dundalk. They started their way to Champions League in the first round and lost the game with Celje from Slovenia 3-0. After this, they played in the second round of Europe League against Inter Escaldes from Andorra, already knowing that the winner comes to Moldova to play with Sheriff Tiraspol. Here was Dundalk minimal win 1-0. So what about Sheriff? 2019 winner of National Division with more than 15 points from the second. Nothing about concurrence as usual for Sheriff. Is it so good or bad? Who knows? This season Sheriff goes first again, having plus 5 points ahead after 9 games. Let's look at the statistics of the last season. Here is the average data. Sheriff is much bigger and better, so that they score more goals and get more points in one game. Look at the infrastructure scale. And here we can also see the big advantage for Sheriff almost 3 times by stadium and quantity of citizen. But Dundalk has a bigger territory of the city itself. And speaking about UEFA rating, Sheriff is pretty high on the 112th place, even higher than Lille from France, Rostov from Russia, Zorya from Ukraine, and Cluj from Romania. Teams who always finish in the leading 4 or 5 in their countries. Compare with Dundalk, 139. But still, it's higher than Dundalk from a little country, Luxembourg, who made a really big surprise for all the Europe last year. Maybe this time Dundalk thinks about a similar surprise, who knows? These two teams had never played against each other, so let's refresh their Euro stories. Sheriff had played in the group stage 4 times. They always showed a good game and had got a good result in the end. Sheriff had been 4th only once and 3rd 3 times. By the way, they always had got minimum 1 game and not less than 4 points as a total score. The weak side, Sheriff had never come over the 0 balance of scored goals. It was the reason why they have never come to spring playoff stage. Dundalk has come to the group stage only 1 time, 2016. They played against Zenit from Russia, AZ Alkmaar, and Maccabi from Tel Aviv. And they've gotten 1 win and 1 draw to have 4 points and -3 balance. Not bad for the first experience. Let's look at the financial situation of these clubs. Internet site Transfermarkt data. Sheriff Tiraspol total amount is 9.78 million euro. Team has 17 national trophies, 10 cups of league and 7 super cups. Beside of them, Sheriff won Cup of the Friendship 2 times. It was a very prestigious tournament for all teams from the post-Soviet countries. Sheriff has 27 players in the official list of squad and 21 foreigners between them, almost 80%. The average age 25.9 years. The good side, there are 6 players of national teams. The bad side, almost nobody from the club academy. Dundalk, total amount 2.1 million euro, almost 5 times less than Sheriff. 13 national trophies, 11 cups of the league and 6 super cups. Official list of the squad includes 26 players and 10 foreigners between them, which is much better than Sheriff. The average age 26.8 years. The good side of Dundalk is the understanding and interoperability between the players. The bad side, no players go to national team. Let's go next, the best players. Sheriff Tiraspol's most expensive player is Vyacheslav Posmak, central defender, the captain and the leader of defense line. His transfer market rating, 800,000 euro. He is able to control the ball on the own half to give a good pass forward. The best skill of his is the excellent ability to hit the ball with the head. It is important for standard situation both at the opponent goal and the own. Dundalk's most expensive player is Stefan Kolovic from Serbia. His transfer market rating 350,000 euro. He plays in the team not very long time, but has already shown his best sides. He prefers to play on the right wing and to move the ball forward. He has not a bad shot and is able to win one-on-one. If we look at the start 11, so we can see a really big advantage for Sheriff. Total amount of the whole team on the field is 5,475,000 euro. This is almost 4 times more than the total for Dundalk. Interesting is that transfer market does not even show the price for some of the players of Dundalk. So total amount is approximate, 1.5 million. Speaking about the style of the game, Sheriff is often using the 4-2-3-1 formation. It is very good for attack-defense balance, 5 back, 5 forth, as well as to concentrate the biggest game power in the center, with the chance to activate the wings if needed. Very weak side of Sheriff are standards and counterattacks of the opponent team. They receive the most goals in the own net right after these game situations. The second weakness of all times, poor realization. Sheriff can have plenty of lost chances in every match. Dundalk players set the formation 4-3-3, the big accent to attack, the biggest power and activity on the wings. The strong side of Dundalk, free kicks and corner kicks. They are able to score a goal and get a good result thanks to standards and counterattacks. Realization is really very high. So let's have the summary and try to make a prediction. Sheriff is higher, bigger and more powerful club with better ambitions, but the style of the game as well as the motivation is more for Dundalk. So I cannot say who is the favorite and outsider in this couple. For the prediction, I think about 3 possible scenarios. 1. Dundalk scores first, after standard or counterattack. They try to kill the time and are always waiting for one chance. So they can also score the second goal. In such kind of game, Sheriff can also score 1, losing a lot of real chances because of the haste and nervous. 2. The total equal game with the same chances for both teams. It depends only on them, if they can score or not. In this case, the most possible result is the penalty lottery. The winner is more lucky. 3. Sheriff scores first. They have a total control of the game. Dundalk possibly score, but not more than 1. They spend all the power and energy for defense and very seldom counterattack. So Sheriff scores second and maybe third in the end of the game. I hope that this video was interesting for you. If so, subscribe to the channel and write the comments below. Watch football and support your teams. See you very soon. Goodbye.
1, 2, 3